On read
It'd
it,
be all right.
when
Yeah.
he said, let it go, he said one word, let it go. So, let it go. He's cute. It doesn't matter if he's got that on his face. It's temporary. I like it better than the mullet. But the mullet is cute too. Let it go. Let it go. As Van says, one word, let it go.
She chopped it off.
I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Could you please stand for the pledge of allegiance, please? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Number 3 on our agenda is roll call. Mr. Timmons. Here. Mr. Berta.
Here.
Mr. Story.
Here.
Ms. Burkhardt. Item number 4 is the approval of the minutes from September the 11th. Do we have any discussion or anything anybody like to, they were in your packet. If not, do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Timmons, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Berta. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay. Item number 5, we'll hear from guests. Anyone here that would like to speak? Move on to item number 6, approve ordinance number 479-23 on the first reading. It's the ordinance to amend the budget for 2023-2024 fiscal year. Charles, would you like to?
Yes, ma'am. The items that we have listed on the right of your paper there shows what the money is needed for. The new welcome town signs that were getting put in, and we had some river pump repair issues come up. And as you can see, as you go down through there, we had several, in different departments, you have your workman's comp, liability, auto, just like you would any other department. So you see your insurance rate increases in there for your different types of insurance the city has. And then as you scroll down to the bottom there, you'll see some that says insurance recovery money. That's money we had to spend out of our funds to pay for stuff to be fixed, but the insurance company reimburses the city for that. So basically all that money right there is reimbursement money.
Any discussion? Do I have a motion to approve in the first reading?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Story, do I have a second?
Second.
Mr. Berta, we'll have a roll call. Mr. Berta?
Yes.
Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Story?
Yes.
Myself, okay. Item number 7, approve the ordinance number 480-23 on the first reading. It's the ordinance amending the order of business, Title 1, Chapter 1, Section 1-102 of the town's municipal code. Charles, would you like to?
Yes, ma'am. This is, of course, the council's order of business. And you see on item 2 that has been added to the order of business is a moment of silence or prayer that I'd like to see put in there. That's the only change that we have in that order of business.
Any discussion? Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
Motion by Mr. Story, do I have a second?
Second.
Second by Mr. Timmons. We'll have a roll call. Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Story?
Yes.
Mr. Berta?
Yes.
And myself. Item number 8, approve the ordinance number 481-23 on the first reading. It's an ordinance amending Appendix A, permit schedule of Title 12 building utility codes. What would you like to?
Yes, ma'am. This is our permit fees that Codes Department has in place right now. There has been 2 added, which it would be item 6 and item 7 into this. In previous, we had no remodeling permits for residential or for commercial. So after discussion with several of the areas around us, we have our building codes. Mr. Brigham we have a residential permit cost of $100, anything 3,000 and above. So the same would fall in place for the commercial. If you $3,000 or above in remodeling, it would be $200. And then, like I said, in previous, up till now, we've had nothing in there for remodeling. So for him, for our codes person to have to go out and inspect, we have to cover our costs somehow for these type events. So I feel like it's a fair permit cost, and like I said, he's called around to neighboring counties, and we're in the same ballpark as they are.
Same size, pretty much the same area, same
Pretty much, yes.
population, okay. Any
Question.
discussion?
Does this include roofing? I mean, what's excluded cosmetics?
Cosmetics would be your countertops, like painting your outside of your house.
Does this include then a fee for shaking the roof out?
Yes.
Yeah.
If it's over $3,000.
If it's over 3,000. So then we're requiring citizens to pull a permit to replace a roof?
Yes, I spoke with the U.S. Fire Marshal about all this, and only when it comes to remodeling, it's a gray area, is what he told me. So to make it as legal as can be, I mean, I feel this is the best alternative to do.
So we had to pull a permit to replace a roof?
Yes, if it's over 3,000.
Are we going out and inspecting the roof after we
Yes.
pull the permit? Or did we adopt the IRC codes?
We got the 2018 building codes.
So we go to the 2018 for roofs too, on the IRC?
But
Now,
not
your
painting and
countertops?
things like that, nothing that's painting, that with painting or anything like that.
Right. Flooring, countertops,
Flooring,
carpet,
okay.
stuff like that.
Well, that's more like
Exceeds
inside.
3,000.
Yeah. Anyone else?
And I don't know if you bring it up when someone pulls a permit, to replace a roof, but if they have property homeowners insurance or property homeowners insurance will reimburse for a permit fee. Nothing.
Okay. Do I have a motion to approve this?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Story, do I have a second? Second, Mr. Timmons, we'll have a roll call. Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Story?
Yes.
Mr. Burda?
Yes.
And myself. Okay. Passes. Item number 9 is to approve the resolution 669-23. It's amending Title 1, Chapter 1, and Section 102 of the municipal code. Any discussion on this? Do I have a motion to approve?
Motion.
I have a motion, Mr. Timmons, do I have a second?
Second.
Second, Mr. Burda, we'll have a roll call. Mr. Timmons?
Yes.
Mr. Story?
Yes.
Mr. Burda?
Yes.
And myself. Okay. Passes. Okay. All right, item number 10 is new business. Any new business? Okay. Item number 11 is communications from the city manager.
I keep repeating myself, I know some of these meetings, but we did meet with the state, or webinar today on our, parks, master plan money. So we're looking about 4 months before we can actually get the contract in place and start any kind of work out the park. Our flat money for paving is in process in our city hall, our bonds, we're waiting on our resolution bonds for the city hall and the sewer plant. So we should have them next month. That's USDA, they're preparing the bonds and they'll send us up, and then legal will have to look at them, but everything's still scheduled for the work projects to start. Money's there, it's just a process now, going through the paperwork, getting it all set up where we can actually start some work. That's all I have.
Anyone, anything they'd like to say before we have a motion to adjourn? Anyone? I'd like to say real quickly, Miss Louise Williams, she was a lifelong resident here, 109 years old. She was such an advocate. She played such a big part in this town. She's definitely going to be missed, but with talking with different residents, no one knows of anyone that lived to to be 109. 103 is the most anyone can remember, but she was just a wonderful lady. So I would just like to say that she added so much and certainly gonna be missed. I visited her about a month before she passed, and the only thing that I realized that her vision was not good. And other than that, she recognized my voice, you know, just an awesome lady. So, 109. So I just wanted
We
to-
don't know how old Sherman Gentry was.
Now, an older gentleman told me 103.
Really?
Mm-hmm. He said it was 103. I've done some checking, so if anybody can come up with anything, but I'm thinking 109. I mean,
Yeah.
that's a long, that's a lengthy life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
I like to add too, the other night I was down at the city park. We fished a tournament like Friday, I think, and noticed some trash in the parking lot. So when I got home, I grabbed my golf cart, my trash can, went down there and picked up some trash. And the guy was coming out with a kayak from Clarksville. And he said, I want to tell you, we got talking, and I told him I was a city alderman, and he goes, I love it here. He said, it's clean. He said, most time it's quiet. He said, the police come through quite often. He said, I drive all the way from Clarksville every time I want to fish because this place is so nice and neat. So thank you, the city guys and our patrol officers.
With you saying that, I met a couple family yesterday at the gazebo, and they're from Clarksville. They had never been to Dover, and they came and did pictures. And she actually got my email, and she sent me the pictures, and she said she had never been so pleased. They loved it here. He's ex-military, and they were very impressed with Dover. They loved it. So I can just echo what you were saying about the park, just our town itself.
Yeah.
Yes, okay. Okay. Do I have a motion to adjourn?
Motion.
Motion, Mr. Toombs, second, Mr. Berta. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? We're adjourned. Everybody have a good evening.